Hello, thank you
Joanna.
for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you, to
Nice
meet
to
Yes.
meet
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope my audio is okay. My
Great.
laptop
Great,
is
great.
having a time.
It's all good on our end. So yeah, introduce yourself, tell us about your game, and we will bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Lola. Also do yarn things, but I am fielding the Wanderer's Bookshop,
Okay.
which is a mixed media solo journaling bookshop simulator game.
Nice.
So you play as the impassioned curator of a magical bookshop, uh, yet you have your own mystery that you want to solve, and that's what's connected you to the bookshop, because the magic of the bookshop will help you solve that mystery. But you have to help the bookshop by doing tasks, collecting stories, reading books, and essentially selling them, getting people in through the door so that the magic of the bookshop builds up again. Because
Oh,
before you, the bookshop was left alone, just to kind of waste away. So you have to bring it back to life, rebuild it,
Ooh,
and
that's very nice.
stoke that magic again.
Yeah.
so
It's
cool.
it has very cozy vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So it really depends on the books that you end up reading and choosing to explore, because you play with tarot cards that lead you to do prompts, and also books, essentially, so that you draw a tarot card depending on the task, and that will give you a prompt. Or the tarot card itself, you might decide, okay, this is suggesting to me that I need to find this kind of book, and then you'll go find that kind of book, and having read it, complete the tasks and prompts in the task that you're going to.
Oh,
So
cool.
entirely dependent on that, and it could be any kind of book.
That's so
Yeah,
fun.
that's really cool. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds really fun. I feel that like there's some games that the person that you would recommend, and like I know if like a friend of mine, she's like obsessed. Like her dream is like I want to open a bookstore, like in like a middle of nowhere, and just I'm like I know I can just like show this game and she'll be like super happy. So
Oh
yeah,
well,
I
please
can.
do. But yeah, no, I've spoken to a couple of bookshop owners,
Yeah,
like to get to do some research for
yeah.
the game, and it's very much like, yep, still running a business, which isn't isn't fully like brought into this. This is fun. You don't have to do things like, oh God, do we have enough money for this month?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really to track
None of the
inventory.
stress.
yeah, no, no.
None of the accounting.
It's a very low stress game. It's designed to be played episodically,
Yeah.
so you can pick it up, do like your curator setup, and then come put it down and come back to it at a different time. Do a single task, and then you go away and read a book, literally, before
Yeah.
you come back and play with it. It's not something that should take over your entire life or feel like you have to allocate hours and hours to it within a
Yeah.
day.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
that's really nice
just,
to have these breaks between like journaling
yeah,
and like the book. And you can even have like a little bookshelf of like the books that like it's
yes,
your actual like bookstore
yes.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
My One of my big things with this game is to encourage people to get more books. Not because I
Yeah.
have a massive
Don't do that.
yeah.
So many books.
It's it's get more books,
Yeah.
read widely, because I firmly believe that reading beyond our initial spheres and scopes is what lets us connect to like viewpoints that are different from our own, because
Yeah.
people tell stories differently all across the world,
Mhm.
and they tell it from their own perspective, and I feel like getting to go visit their worlds is something that, like, every book you read will touch you and change you in a little way,
Yeah.
and being able to do that in lots of books and lots of time, and become a different person, even just a little, after it, I think is something really beautiful,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how like they interweave into our lives.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
truly is. I think
And
books are so important.
yeah, and
So,
also
so
like this, the
important.
time of books and sitting and like everything like about the
Yeah.
book is like so like it takes us to like a very different place than like any other like media, like to stop and like it's a little bit like role-playing games do that too with us, you know, that you
Yeah.
kind of like you need like a time to just be there and like
Yeah.
read and like so yeah, I think it's a perfect
Yeah.
combo.
Mhm.
I've very recently, or at least like this year, taken to picking up my physical books again, because I read a lot of ebooks, because my prime reading time is when I should be sleeping.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
that,
that.
oh yeah, stealing from the day thing, where I'm
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
oh, I've been working all day, so I should just read all night instead of sleeping.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I've started picking up my physical books again. So
Yeah.
like
Feels
it's
good, huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
yeah, it's really nice, because I get a lot of them every time I go to a convention, and I'm like, oh, this list is expanding, and it becomes hard to choose which one to go to next. So
Yeah.
this is also another reason for creating it, because it will direct you towards a book that you can kind of
Yeah.
slot
Mhm.
into that thing. So you could be like, okay, I'm reading this one next, because
Yeah.
this is what it's told me to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
telling
It's a
me, then I
little push that you
yes,
need,
yeah,
you
it's a little
know?
incentive, yeah. And
right?
I think a physical book is like it's also a nice reminder when you put it
Mhm.
somewhere, you put next to the bedside, and you're like, oh yeah, and
Yeah,
like here's my book, I need to read again. And if you have like a Kindle or an iPad or something, you're like, I don't know, there's
yeah.
some games that maybe you're like, oh, maybe I'll just do this little like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
uh,
I don't judge how anyone
yeah,
chooses
yeah, yeah,
their
exactly,
books.
yeah.
In fact, it would probably be easier if I got on with audiobooks more, because then
Yeah,
I could read them whilst I am working or dyeing yarn. But like,
yeah.
yeah, my internal narrator is very, very firm. But yeah, I guess there's there's the general like I love books. I would love for everyone to engage with them and build collections, because we are in an age. We are in an age where when you have non-physical books or non or books that you license, they get changed and you
Yeah,
don't get told.
Yep.
Um,
yeah,
books things get banned and disappeared, and the
Yeah.
idea, I guess, as well, is to be intentional about building a collection of the things you love. It doesn't have to be books, but building a collection of the things you love to preserve them for an uncertain future, because like the future isn't promised,
Yeah.
yeah,
but
Especially in
you
the digital
can
age.
yeah.
promise the future the things that you keep, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that
no,
makes sense. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I
yeah, it's
love
very
that.
cool.
Like,
Yeah.
it really is like cozy, but then there's so much meaning behind it too. And it's
Yeah.
true, you know, like if you don't physically own something anymore, you don't own it. And that's
Yes, it's
Yeah.
awful.
yeah,
Like
yeah, it is.
the the idea that every software company is like, oh yeah, no, actually it works. We get way more money if we just license you the thing and
Yeah,
charge you
Mhm.
every single. I'm just like,
Yep.
yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Do you have your top pick of Zemo this year?
So I have so many. Luckily, you went through a bunch of them earlier, and this was a good quiz. I'm really loving right now. The what's it called? The Sea Around Us. It's by Tori. I have it right in front of me so I can say words about it, but it's on itch.io. So it's Tori uh, dash Truslow. So yeah, this game. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's it's a storytelling game about yeah, it's a storytelling game where you take on the role of telltellers inspired by the oceans of their world. So
Ooh.
you're playing kind of with a time distortion ish mechanic. So it's not linear. You're telling these layered tales about the oceans that you've interacted with, like in your own capacity as whatever character you're playing at that time.
Oh,
And
Cool.
I just think that's really beautiful. And I have Tori's other game, Tending, which is about
let me see if I can find.
yeah, so it's just
Oh, here,
Oh,
Tending. Yeah,
Tending. Yeah, it's another mixed media
Ooh,
solo
that's
journaling
beautiful.
game.
yeah, that looks really
And
nice.
yeah, it's about kind of almost creating a religion based on like a sacred object and building it around it and the sacred space that it exists in and being that deity. And I just think that's very interesting. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It
looks
looks
really
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Very much
this is a
leans
great,
into the
this is a
idea
great
of
story.
creation
Yeah.
in the same way that I want people to engage with the Wanderer's
Yeah.
Bookshop. So
Mhm.
No, that's really cool. Yeah, the cover looks beautiful too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Tori's
really
games look
inspiring. Yeah,
really lovely. So
uh, there's a great shout. That was really cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Well,
you.
the train must keep chugging. So.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
Thank
Yeah, we
you.
have your latest zine. We have it
Yeah.
here. Yeah, it's
When yours arrived, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. Right. We'll see you. We'll see you
We'll
soon,
see you around.
hopefully.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.